Midwestuary 2025, August 22nd through the 24th in Elmhurst, Illinois. A weekend you won't want to miss with special guests Cale Zeldin, Paul Vanderklay, Rod Dreer, Elizabeth Oldfield, John Vervaeke, and Jonathan Pajot. Midwestuary 2025, the Fellowship of the Spirit. Stay tuned for more details. Visit us at midwestuary.com for ongoing updates.
And the song you're supposed to be able to sing along with at Midwestuary.
Just king, great king. People error, people king, big, just king, king. Happy, many down, many jack, king from right. Just new king, big, great, can, new, happy. The owls are not what they seem, the owls. Very just king, great king. People error, people king, big, just king, king. Happy, many down, many jack, king from right. Just new king, big, great, can, new, happy. The owls are not what they seem. The owls are not what they seem. The owls, people very just king, great king. People error, people king, big, just king, king. King, happy, many down, many jack, king from right. Just new king, big.
You need to articulate the good.
Yeah.
I will quote Fifth Element and say that time is not important, only life is important.
I keep remembering the scene from The Fifth Element where the guy is like, time is not important, only life is important. What?
Time not important, only life important.
Remember, embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you. Remember, embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you.
Phones and pot and mind control.
Welcome. Bay once started Helter, Skelter? Lost spider genes for the winds. What's going on over? Oh, hello. I see the assassins have failed. I'm General Griswold Gaiusgrim of the 2nd LARP Ingression Protocol, and things are heating up. As predicted back in 2023, the Denim Wars are beginning, and as such, you're going to need your savings throws, and we'll go over that and more on today's stream. Bay once started Helter Skelter. Spider jeans, yeah.
It's a whisper in your ear, now listen here. Remember, embody, it's all so clear. No hidden strings, no puppeteer. We're by your side, have no fear. I cherish truth. I cherish truth. Remember, embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you.
And so it is. And so it is. The thing of it is, before I can give you the savings throws, there's somebody who really needs them who isn't here yet. And in case you don't know what they are, this is one of the few places on the internet that's willing to give you a savings throw versus mind control. Here's some mind control explaining the savings throws mind control. In the corner has been swamped with a
Mind control.
Mind control.
Mind control.
mind control.
Savings throws for mind control. So this is how bad I have failed. Savings
I understand you have a respect for serious play. Yes, I have a ritual with my channel where, like reminding fish that they're in water, I remind people that there's a lot of mind control out there, even if you just consider advertising.
So this is how bad I have failed.
I give you a savings throw against the mind control I use against you. So A, you know I'm using it against you, and if it works, I get more points. And B, you get the chance to resist it. You base your resistance on your choice between your will to survive, your social networks, your accumulated wisdom, or the power of your heart.
Mind control will continue in a moment.
But first, we have an invocation of Denimor's Denny by Paul Renee Nichols, channel member, using the Denny power move. Thanks for making us feel virtually not alone. Okay, now that you're here, we can do the savings throws versus mind control. As you heard moments ago, this is how those work. You have to choose how you're going to resist the mind control, and that can be your will to survive, your social network, your accumulated wisdom, or the power of your heart. This is a die from the Estuary Road Trip, guys. We'll get into that in a minute. So you choose survival, social, wisdom, or heart. I roll the die. If it's 10 or higher, you take half damage from all the mind control in this stream, and also until the next stream. There's ways to get bonuses. Ask your friends. Survival, social, wisdom, or heart. Choose. Oh, survivalist. The bonuses I mentioned don't apply for you. That's a natural one where bonuses do not apply. You'll be taking full damage today. Socialist got the rest of that 20 with their prime 19, though. Given the context, that's not surprising. Lovers of wisdom, you're almost there with the 7 chakras, but you're going to need a bonus. The 7 for the wisdom, folks. Heart folks coming in with the disciples. Disciples, half damage for you. And indigo kids, disciples as well. Pairing it up with the hearting. And special thanks to the Shadow Cabal for making this stream and all the other stuff possible. Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal. So say we all. All right, now before we can get into Bay Once, trying to start Helter Skelter, I have to confess that I am deeply trapped in the StarCraft hole, but they prayed for me over on the House of Woo earlier today, and so that probably is what enabled this stream to happen.
That's right.
Here's
Amen.
here's a small portion of that.
And I'll tell you what, and no, seriously, that's a real prayer too. I know it's something. Okay.
That's right.
Hey,
Amen.
and I'll tell you what, and no, seriously, that's a real prayer too. I want to.
Oh,
I know it's
this
something.
clip though.
Okay.
That's the you gotta
Right.
watch full video, but
Hey, and I'll tell you
Yeah,
what,
there it
and
is.
no, seriously,
But see, look, the thing of it is, as you can see there, the man on the left, known as Matt C, or the man on the right, known as Matt C, and the man on the left, known as Mark D. Parker, are clearly the same person, having time traveled 30 years or something. Uh-huh. When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the slide. Then I stop and I turn and I go for a ride. Then I get to the bottom and I see you again. I see you again. This is the Beyonce starting. It's not. It's the Bay Once. It's the Bay Once started Helter Skelter ? Stream. I'm Grim Grizz. Yes, the praying from the hip is like daring Cece to blaspheme. And for me, I got to remember that sometimes that's the only way anybody is going to get anybody to pray for them, since they don't leave their house. And then I put aside my judgment of the practice and allow for it. Chuck's deck card of the show is the 4 of clubs, and that brings us to checking in on the estuary. Remember, everybody, road trip, people, share this tab instead. Whose latest video is still back at episode 13. However, we have been getting updates via Joe and the Shorts.
We are currently on the Hollywood Boulevard getting the grand tour from Van Donk.
That's right. Don't stop it. So those boys are out there. You can stop by the estuaryroadtrip.com website. This one here, and follow along on their magic map, as well as find the links to the videos here, and the map. All of that's available at estuaryroadtrip.com. Whoosh.
my dollars and make it hurt.
And whoosh.
And special thanks to Upcycle Club for being awake at this time of the morning and making us feel virtually not alone. Now, as we're going on quite the adventure, it's a cross-platform journey, but in case you were only here on the YouTube, you might have missed out what's going on, and this could be the spark that ignites even further problems. You see what we have now on the social media platforms is what I'd like to call eugenic mimetic warfare. And the blue church card of the show is also the Four of Clubs. Fascinating. It all started for me with a home math post, but that's not how it started. It started with this thing here. This thing here I'm showing you now. Here, have a sound.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Tick-tock sound. Tick-tock. But that wasn't all. Let's have us explainer from our good friend James Lindsay. He says, I am sick of getting propagandized and played by the left. Since we're all comfortable and complacent now, let me explain to you why the Sydney Sweeney Nazi-coded ad trick we're all getting hammered by like useful idiots. And so I guess if you clicked on this applies to you.
Hey, y'all. It's James. Let's explain this whole Sydney Sweeney thing because I don't think y'all are getting it. We're getting played.
You don't think y'all are
getting played. We're all comfortable. We forgot.
What the fuck, man?
How good the left is.
Hold on. I gotta anesthetize myself before this condescension, y'all.
I'm not a cat.
Imagine a world where boundaries blur between reality and fiction, with Mikhail Gorbachev leading the charge. Gorbachev didn't just challenge political norms, he dared to break the fourth wall in storytelling. "Tear down that fourth wall," he exclaimed, inviting us into a new era of engagement. His metaphorical call wasn't for Berlin alone. It was a clarion call to storytellers and audiences alike. Engage directly, break barriers, and foster a dialogue. Gorbachev's words echo in the halls of creativity. As storytellers, it's our turn to tear down that fourth wall, inspired by Gorbachev's daring challenge. Join us in this creative revolution. Tear down the walls that confine your stories. Share, like, and subscribe for more inspiration.
All right. Now, James, tell us more about useful idiots.
Hey, y'all. It's James. Let's explain this whole Sydney Sweeney thing because I don't think y'all are getting it. We're getting played. We're all comfortable. We forgot how good the left is at creating media circuses that they use to play us. So we see Sydney Sweeney in this ad for American Eagle jeans or whatever, and we're like, oh yeah, cool, hot chicks are in ads again. The world is healing. We promote it. Of course, the ad has a pun in it, doesn't it? I've got good jeans. Haha.
Of course, the ad's got a pun in it, y'all. A pun, I tell you.
We're talking about the denim, or we're talking about genetics.
This is him doing a foghorn leghorn.
We all see this. Of course, the left latches onto this. This was a scripted ad, guys, by a big company that's probably run by leftists. Use your freaking brain. The left latches onto this ambiguity of a blonde hair, blue eye, pretty girl saying, I have good genes, claims it's Nazi coded, starts screaming about Nazis every which way. Everybody jumps.
Nazi meant National Socialist once.
I'm saying, no, it's not that. It's just an ad. It's just, us talking about this. It's just hot chicks. You're just mad. You're just jealous. The whole stupid, reflexive, dialectical debate happens. Meanwhile, it turns into this huge thing. Is it Nazi coded? We all have to talk about whether or not it's a Nazi ad or not. Oh my God, the left ginned this.
But sir, this is from before things have been stepped up. Stepped up, I tell you. Because of what Bay once did. But what Bay once did, as demonstrated in this tab. Boom! But a bleached blonde and really light-skinned woman named Bay once has better genes, says Levi's. And that brings us scores to the fact that this is eugenic mimetics and lost spider genes. They're woven by spiders, first of all. Second of all, look at that. Look at those ears on her. Oh no.
Slime! What? It's a river of slime!
Oh, and to be fair, I do have to give the shout out, because in my research, it was good old Xavieri Durocio who provided us that link with the brilliant rage bait. As a proud black man, I like this white lady video on her jeans. Don't forget, he's Uncle Tom's favorite nephew, a Gen Z activist and an @PragerU personality. And what are people are sponsoring personalities now? Hello. Matthew Fieldy says, has there been a lexicon semantic study of denim yet? What does it mean? Yes, sir. That is the Denim Wars, for which you can purchase your Denim Wars Denny hat for only $33.22 at the Larpgate Agent Gear Store, available in the link below. Where is it? Find it. Click it.
Now what'll that asshole think of next? Is anybody got a dime? I don't know.
Please have a moment of rejoicing.
Although this world will devastate you, and rejoice although this world will penetrate you, and rejoice although you will not survive. Rejoice you'll never make it out alive.
Excellent rehearsal, gentlemen.
And rejoice your hair, it smells like burning hair. Oh, rejoice, your nails all got chewed off. Oh, rejoice, and holy fuck, you're bleeding there. Oh, rejoice, you burn your whole beard off. Rejoice, despite the fact this world will hurt you. And rejoice despite the fact this world will kill you. And rejoice despite the fact this world will tear you 'cause you're trying your best.
Hey, I love that one, dude. That's gorgeous. Thank you, brother. Wait, who's that brother?
Andrew Jackson.
And as such, back to our important topic here of the day, that Bay wants is doing. Oh, now the thing of it is, is this actually eugenic mimetic warfare, or is it the beginning of the marketing push for the new CRISPR edits the AI allows? The AI allows you to edit your genes. Which genes are the best? Apparently, you could be blonde with just a few CRISPR tweaks. Huh.
This is how I steer. This is me chasing this thing, you know? Yeah. This is how I steer. Yeah. This is me chasing this thing, you know? Yeah.
So, are they kicking off Helter Skelter, which, as everyone who knows Charlie knows, is the name for the race war that Charles Manson talked about and is associated with the Beatles song? And the Bay wants is throwing down. My genes are better. Even though, is that what's going on? Or is it the new marketing campaign for the, what do you call there? The genetic edits just a little bit down the ways in our unrelenting advance toward technological utopia. Casino deck card of the show is the Queen of Hearts. And it'd give me a heart if you'd let me know in the comments below if you think it is the Helter Skelter option or if it is just marketing for the new genes. Anyway, we get back to it. What brought me into this is this here guy, Homat, I follow on the Twitter. He says, the double entendre with Sydney Sweeney was that she has good genes, meaning both pants and DNA. There was no mention of racial background in this ad. The envy-driven hell goblins have tried to lash out at this tame quip by promoting a 90-year-old washed-up black lady wearing a different brand of pants and saying that her genes are better, evoking the hateful idea that black people are genetically better than white people. And even as they make this claim, they present her with hair and skin that cannot be made with her DNA. They are just cheap facsimiles of the white counterparts. In other words, someone put a pretty white girl in a clothing ad, and their response, those people's response, was to promote a black person as being superior, even when they cover up their natural bodies and mimic howlers with plastic wigs and Photoshop. How awful it must be to be so desperate, so stupid, so incompetent, and so full of hate. Leftists proving themselves subhuman. Once again, remember, nothing bad happened to them. Nobody mentioned them. They just hated it when white person good. It's not complicated. They're just hate monsters. They are hate monsters.
The list? Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room? I want to cast Magic Missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet. I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile. Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here. I'm attacking the darkness.
Oh, you stream 7 hours later than normal and you get only one magic miss. Let's get a red. Oh, we got the fireworks though. Thank you, Cece. Hey, and a late one from space. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now, the thing of it is, all of this seems to be a sort of fear-mongering rage bait and hate spewing to feed the evil forces of the Archons our negative vibes. And if we only vibe together, positively upward, beyond all the pettiness, and helped each other instead of sitting in front of a screen like a zombie, as if an evil spell is become. Red Church card of the show is the Joker. How about that? Oh, who's home at, you say? Here's some of his pinnacle work where he's taken the work of Ken Wilber and put it on the chakra rainbow and then made sense of it. Here's a tiny portion so he doesn't sue me.
People stuck at this level commit crime, they litter, they don't put the shopping cart back. That's what makes bad neighborhoods bad. No one follows the rules because life is about me. And nobody ever thinks about what someone else thinks. They don't do thinking about thinking. That's why people don't put the shopping cart back, because there is no such thing as other people don't want to be in a dirty parking lot. That just doesn't exist. So it's cool for me to not put it back and then do extra work for no reason. That's why they get mad when you try to make them follow the rules. When people get tired of that, they pick a leader and they write things down. This is the way things are going to be. Not just my way because I have power. This is the way things are. We wrote it down. This is when you start understanding, oh, wait a minute, what I want could hurt others just like they hurt me. And we could fix that if we had rules. If this works, they start seeing their way as the one true way. So this way is good,
That's
and
true.
this way
That's
is just
true.
bad.
But the point I was trying to make to the man in my reply somewhere is Denim Wars, as predicted by Kale Zeldin. Meanwhile, it seems that you don't consider often what's been normalized as education for those going from level 3 to the conformity angle. As what right thing they're supposed to do has been some nefarious brain rot for the last 15 years or more. It's probably more, as our association with Karen Wong has taught us. Meanwhile, Spatch is correct. That person has talked to PVK. We have it here. We have it pulled up like I'm Jamie already. Share the tab. The making of Homat and his mission to help young men understand dating and Mirage. Let's see. 33.
That person, but I don't do great alone for long periods of time. It's good to have somebody to spend time with. I do better if I get frequent touch. I just don't. I start wondering what life is all about if I'm going to be sitting by myself all the time.
So what? So then you talked a little bit about work, and you learned a little bit of marketing, and you have a degree in communications, and your personal life. You've got ups and downs with respect to these relationships. What was you clearly.
No, I'm not so secretly, by the sacred order of foolish transparency, more of a Baba Wanyama fella who says that we have 33 of the vertebrae and that there's this substance that goes down from our not our corpus callosum, what's he call it? The claustrum. The Santa claustrum goes down the chimney of your spine and then comes back up those 33 vertebrae to be crucified in Golgotha, the place of the skull. At which point, if you haven't jerked off or stuff, that fluid there goes into it goes dormant for 3 days, 2.5 days, and then squirts juices over your pituitary gland from the hypothalamus and the whatever. The hypothalamus and the other thing squirt the milk and honey on your pineal gland, and you see the face of God. But I'm not a Mason. But I did once think about learning that phrase that you're supposed to say when you're in deep shit as a Mason and they have to help you. But then I thought using that would probably be worse than not using that.
Phones and pot and mind control.
Okay, so yes, that's it. Homat brought me into it. He does nice stuff with levels you should learn, but he's a little bitter. Loth has spider those jeans are the best, and I think everybody will switch to those as soon as the CRISPR stuff is going on. Meanwhile, why don't you turn off the screen and give attention to a loved one or something? And I'm totally serious about that StarCraft hole, and I've spoken it into existence that I need to be crushed publicly on the stream by someone to be rescued from that StarCraft hole. It could be you. Get in touch. Leave a comment.